What's going on? I'm sure you've heard by now, if you haven't been living under a rock, about the Brian Flores discrimination suit against the NFL. Um, the one surprising thing to me is Bill Belichick. Now, this old, grumpy, disgruntled, nonverbal individual is an ally. Like he did that on purpose. He purposely is exposing the NFL. Now, did I think it would come from him? I did not. But he's done things in the past and he's helped people out and he's given minorities jobs, control, and power that other head coaches and people in authority in the NFL have not. So, yeah, Bill Belichick, my man. 50 grand. Like he's looking out. So you get help from the most surprising places. Who knew? Now I know we all have mistakenly texted the wrong person at the wrong time for whatever reason, but after about a message or two, you realize that hey, I'm not talking to the right person. So for him to have his name saved as one thing and probably Brian Dable as something else, he knew exactly who and what he was texting. And then come at the end with, oops, sorry, wrong person. Forget everything I said. Like, no, no, that was all intentional. And it was to get something started. Maybe because he's not in the Super Bowl, he's just bored and wants to stir the pot. Who knows? But hopefully his actions will bring about change and we can start doing a little bit better in hiring these minority coaches and not just this sham of a Rooney rule where they just bring people in knowing good and darn well they're not going to hire them. Now, I don't have a problem with anyone hiring anybody because you made your billion, you did what you did, and you want to hire who you want to hire. I have no problem with that. I do have a problem with them forcing teams to interview minorities. Now, it's a give and take. It's a good and bad. One, it's bad because you shouldn't have to force somebody to do anything. But it's good because it gives these coordinators the opportunity to get comfortable with the interview process where they would probably not have got interviewed before. So there is some goodness. But force feeding them into bringing people out and having conversations with them, knowing darn well they're not going to hire them. Like, I just think that's stupid. And then you want to incentivize things by saying, hey, you hire within and you hire a minority, you're going to get 2 third round picks. I mean, granted, I understand the big picture of it all, but it's not the right way to go about it. It's not the right way. And you have the right to hire who you want to hire. But be upfront about it. Be upfront about what and who you want. And stop wasting people's time. I mean, don't have somebody in mind ready to hire and then you bring somebody else in a day before you hire him, knowing good and damn well, even if he blows it away, he's not getting the job. Just got to do better. And we need to start getting some minority owners and executives in place so we can bring about this change. Because, I mean, I grew up watching 80s, 90s football, and it was a repetitive cycle of just the recidivism of these white head coaches. Losing records, they lose, might have a good season, they get fired, they go to another team. Lose again, get fired, go to another team. Might be a coordinator for a year or two, go to another team. So, I mean, black, white, brown, yellow, green. Find the best person for the job and go from there. But once again, Bill Belichick, I salute you. I thank you. And I'm so glad you brought us this entertainment. Later.